Here they go.
Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily.
Underway.
Starting fast outside here, Brett Messenger to the early. 5-4 the halftime, just over 3 to go. At the top of the stretch.
Well, hello there, harness racing aficionado. Thanks for joining us for another half-hour action-packed of harness racing as only we delivered here on PA Harness Week. Along with Heather Moffat, I'm Steve Ross. Hello, Heather Moffat.
Hello,
How are you?
Steve Ross. How are you?
What's going on, Mama?
What's up with the beach towel?
Well, it may look like I'm going to the beach. However, this is not the case. This is the kind of beach towel they gave away here at Harris Chester a few weeks ago. As you can see, this is one serious bad boy emblazoned with the Harris Philadelphia logo on there, right?
That
but
is
forget
correct.
the beach towel for now. We're giving away T-shirts. Did he say T-shirts?
Yes.
I did.
He did.
Right. When is it going to happen?
It's happening tomorrow.
Mañana.
That's Sunday.
Right.
Yes. And I don't really know what the occasion is, except I think Harris Philadelphia just loves their fans.
You think
Just
that's
wants
what it
to
is?
give them something. Yeah, it's got a harness horse on it, got the logo on the front. Very nice T-shirt. Come on out and get one.
Good stuff.
While supplies last, and they are free. It is a giveaway. Get out here.
Of course, the big news, the Hambletonian eliminations. There were 3 of them. Count them, 1, 2, 3. And with the first of those 3, here's Heather.
Thank you very much. All right, and here I want you to check out number 4, Uncle Peter. Last start, he was huge in the Stanley Dancer Memorial, and he's your 3 to 5 favorite. The one is Banker Volo. Really lately raced. He just started his career this year. He's only had like 5 starts so far, and he's actually second choice. Number 2 is Possess the Will. You might remember he is last year's freshman trotting champ of the year. So let's see which one comes out the winner.
Here comes Uncle Peter. Uncle Peter up and after Lindy's Jersey Boy as they hit the back stretch. Within a matter of strides, it's Uncle Peter to take the lead. Lindy's Jersey Boy stretches him out just a bit, racing in second, and Banker Volo attacks right now for Dave Miller on the outside. So Banker Volo is now second to press Uncle Peter coming to the half-mile marker. Money on my mind, watching the battle up front. He's 4th at the rail. Possess the Will, a length and a half behind him. Magic Tonight is 6th toward the outside, and Banker Volo takes the front, the half and 55 and 3. Uncle Peter releases there for the 2 holes. They head onto the far turn. Lindy's Jersey Boy climbing all over Ron Pierce's back there, and Possess the Will is coming for Tetrick on the outside. He's up into 3rd, and that forces the hand of Uncle Peter, who's back to the outside. So plenty of action in this elimination, and Uncle Peter is coming up after Banker Volo. These 2 stride for stride coming to the 3/4 marker. Possess the Will up on the outside is second over sitting loose cover. Lindy's Jersey Boy is back in 4th. Racing in 5th is Money on My Mind. Prestidigitators gearing up on the outside. They come to the top of the stretch. 3/4, 124 and 4. Uncle Peter with a short lead. Banker Volo is hanging in there on the inside, and these 2 are battling with 1/8 of a mile to go. Uncle Peter is edging clear. Toward the inside is Banker Volo. Prestidigitator coming in the middle of the racetrack. Lindy's Jersey Boy is there, and Money on My Mind between them, but it's Uncle Peter.
It was a game of lead changes. Okay, so it goes from Lindy's Jersey Boy to Uncle Peter to Banker Volo to Uncle Peter. All right, so even with all the action, never an anxious moment, of course, for Hall of Famer Ron Pierce and the Salty. They win in 153 and 3. Money on My Mind trotted up for second at almost like 20 to 1 odds, and you might have to help me with this one. Can't get it out. Who was 3rd?
Prestidigitator.
Prestidigitator. That's right. What he said.
All right, before we go on to the next dilemma, I got to tell you a very funny quick story. When I was calling the races at Liberty Bell Park, God rest its soul, in Philadelphia, which is now Franklin Mills Mall, but it's another story for another day. There were 2 horses in one race I was calling, just to prove God has a sense of humor. The horses' names were Prestidigitation and Tintinabulation. Now, I know the Prestidigitation is a magician. Tintinabulation, I'm not sure of. But how about calling those in the same race? Hello? Back to the races. The second elim, okay, of the Hambletonian, and number 6, the Sergeant Schultz horse, knows nothing. I know nothing. I hear nothing. I see nothing. Was the 2-to-1 chalk with Jody Jamieson. Number 2, Storm and... You know what show that was from, right?
Storm and Norman?
No.
So what? Oh, you're talking about
Knows nothing?
No, I don't.
No. Hogan's Heroes.
Oh, okay.
That's It's okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Number 2, Storm and Norman was 3-1 with the Cologne Ranger. Number 7, the undefeated Ricolo off at 7-2, and in a new barn driven by trainer Tron Smedsauer. Let's see what happens.
And Ricolo emerges from the early skirmish with command. Parked out and pressing on the outside is 1 in a million for Sears. 27 even for the opening quarter. 1 in a million off stride. 1 in a million jumped it off there. So Beer Summit is in the 2-hole racing in second. Knows Nothing is third. Storm and Normand about 2.5 lengths further back and forth. And Lightning Storm is going to follow him in fifth. Guccio is sixth on the outside. Saving ground and moving up at the rail is My MVP in traffic. And a costly break by 1 in a million, who's out of it and trailing the field. And Ricolo settles things down, slowing things down in the second quarter. So Storm and Normand and Dave Pallone tip out first over. Beer Summit is right there in the 2-hole, 56-2, 29-2 in that second split. Lightning Storm getting a great trip. He's second over for John Campbell on the outside, just 2.5 lengths from the lead. Knows Nothing is pinned down on the pylons right now. Third over on the outside is Guccio, and My MVP is racing in seventh. And Ricolo leads the way as they circle the far turn. Storm and Normand is right at his throat and turning up the heat on the outside. And these two are stride for stride. Beer Summit is locked in on the inside. Lightning Storm gaps away off cover slightly. He's about 1.5 lengths from Storm and Normand. 3/4 up in 1:25-3. And they come to the top of the stretch. Storm and Normand trying to wear down Ricolo. Ricolo is game. Storm and Normand forging to the front. Knows Nothing splits them for Jody Jamieson. Knows Nothing coming to the lead. Guccio is gaining on the outside. It's Knows Nothing. Guccio on the outside second. Late trot from My MVP. Knows Nothing.
Okay, Ricolo or Ricolo, you know the cough drops, the guy yells, Ricolo. I don't know how they pronounce it, but since it ends in an O, I'm assuming the horse is Italian, right?
Makes sense.
Okay. Well, he cut sensible splits before being taken on by Storm and Norman at the 5/8. Then the two of them carried on and battled like two mental patients, vying for the winner getting a weekend pass. Until very late in the heat, Knows Nothing, splits the two of them, wins at 153 apiece. Number 3, Guccio, off at 6-1, and I don't know if he's related to Ricolo, but they both end in O, so who the heck knows?
You're on fire today, I just gotta say.
Off at 6-1 with Jimmy Tack to close for second. As did number 5, My MVP, driven by your favorite guy with the initials ML, and his name is
Michel Legendre.
There you go, and the crowd goes wild. All right, while I'm on fire, let me cool off. She'll spit on me when we go to break here. All right. We're going to have the third Hambletonian limb. That you'll want to be here for that. Also, we will break down the Hambletonian final, $1.5 million that happens tonight. And when we come back from break, we'll let you know who to bet on. Goes away.
Market share is locked in behind the leader. He's gotten a dream trip so far.
Welcome, good old Sunday. No love when you don't come. Welcome, son, welcome, welcome. Welcome to your place in the sun. Welcome to your place in the sun.
NF quotable got
Why do so many winners travel in EB trailers? They love the ride. EB Pacesetter trailers deliver your horses in peak condition, ready to race every time. Designed to provide safe and comfortable transport for standard-bred racehorses, EB's Pacesetter Series trailers are the preferred choice of professional standard-bred trainers and breeders nationwide. All EB Pacesetter models feature custom standard-bred options and excellent airflow and aligned interior sealing to keep your horses fresh and comfortable. Every EB trailer has commercial quality componentry and riveted sidewall construction engineered and designed to stand up to constant and rigorous horse and road use. And a sleek aerodynamic nose design that also delivers improved fuel savings. More winners ride with EB than any other trailer. EB, setting the pace in standard-bred horse transportation.
Well, hello there, and welcome back to PA Harness Week. Along with the lovely Heather Moffat, I'm Steve Ross. And as promised, we have the third limb for you of the Hambletonian. Boy, it's exciting times. And you know what's so exciting about this, Hambo? It's wide open. There's no dominating trotter in this year's race, so the betting should be wide open. You might get a favorite being 3-4 to 1.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Interesting indeed. And with the third lib, the lovely Heather.
Okay, and here, number 9 is the Little Brown Fox, the favorite. This is another starter for Jimmy Takter. We just saw him win the first limb with Uncle Peter. He was the trainer on both of them, Little Brown Fox and Uncle Peter. And then the 7 is Archangel on a 7-race win streak. Hello, number 6 is Market Share. Definitely shows to be one of the faster trotters in here and really seems to kick butt in the elims.
Little Brown Fox off stride. Little Brown Fox was 3 wide and made a break on the back stretch, so Archangel emerges from between horses with the lead. Market Share is wrestled down in the pocket spot, racing in second. Jim Tan Laundry trots up third. Big Chocolate is 2 lengths from him. Top billing on the inside, 5th. Salvato is racing in 6th. Toward the outside, Appomattox looks to get around him. Little Brown Fox back trotting, but he's racing in 8th as they race past the half-mile marker in 55-4. An Archangel for Jim Morrill Jr. leads the way. Here comes Big Chocolate, who's been flushed out first over. Top billing is 2nd over on the outside, so Appomattox is caught out there 3 wide as Salvato's in the 2 wide flow between them. They move around the far turn. Archangel a length and a half to the good. Up on the outside is Big Chocolate trying to make some progress. Market Share is locked in behind the leader. He's gotten a dream trip so far. Jim Tan Laundry riding the rail up into 4th, and Top billing is coming 3 wide around Big Chocolate, who's tiring. 125 for 3/4. A 3rd quarter breather for Archangel. It's Archangel at the top of the stretch who leads the way. Archangel is out there with a length lead, but here comes Market Share, the fresh thread on the outside, and Market Share is trotting up alongside of Archangel. It's Market Share getting up. Archangel is now back racing in 2nd. Jim Tan Laundry 3rd. Top billing on the outside 4th. Market Share has it.
The favorite Little Brown Fox goes off stride early in the mile. That just leaves Archangel to do all the work on the front, and he did just until mid-stretch, and Market Share had a really good trip, trots home fast, gets there in 1:52.2 first, and that was the fastest of the Hambo eliminations. Tim Tetrick in the bike. This is also Linda Toscano trainee, and there has never been a woman trainer to win the Hambletonian, so this possibly could be the year for girl power.
And her name ends in O, which means she could be related to Riccolo and Guccio, right? I don't know, but could be.
I don't know.
It's in the realm of possibility.
We need to figure that out. That's investigative reporting, I think, right?
Okay.
Is that what they call that? Yeah.
Well, lucky me, I got to catch up with a couple of the top drivers who are driving a couple of the top contenders in the big race.
Lucky you.
And it went down something like this. Ron Pierce, you've got the early morning favorite, and you've got the inside. It's no longer the rail or the wood, because now we call it the closest to the pylons with Uncle Peter. How do you like your chances?
I think I have the classiest colt, probably the fastest too. It's going to be a trip race, though. Nobody's going to overpower anybody. So hopefully we'll give him his kind of trip. The race will go his way, and we'll pull it off.
It seems to be a wide-open event this year because there's not a real dominating horse this year. Do you see this as being a wide-open horse race?
Yes, I do. There's 4 or 5 different horses in there that I think have has a license to win the race. It just depends on the trip.
Tim Tetrick, you won the fastest Hambo limb, 1:52.2, and you're going to be in the final today. What do you think of your chances?
Well, the colt really raced good in his elimination. He showed speed at both ends, 27 leaving and 27 home, so that's great signs as a driver and a trainer going into the race. You think you got a great shot, and he does have a great shot. He did that really handy, and he got a great trip, and he responded to that trip. So if we get any luck in the final, I think we're going to be just fine.
There's not a dominating horse this year, one dominating trotter, and it's pretty much a wide-open race. Is that how you view this thing?
Yeah, there's no dominating, but there's 7 or 8 that can really go. That's going to be make it a very competitive race, a great gambling race for the fans, and hopefully in the outcome that we'll be on top. And I firmly believe in my horse, and I think he's got a great shot to do it in the 1.5 race.
Reminder to come out here to Harris, Philadelphia, or Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs to watch the races. If you can't come out, it's actually on TV. The CBS Sports Network. You'll have to look that up and find out where that is near you. But don't forget to catch it. The action is going to be hot and heavy, and it's going to be great. Okay, Sunday's 12th here at Harris, Philadelphia. Winners over $25,000 in their lifetime, and $30,000 was on the line. Number 3, Specialty Rocks with Darryl Beer was the prohibitive 4-5 chalk. Number 2, your favorite horse, Dial or No Dial with Dave Miller. And number 4, Rubies and Luck We're both 3-1 second choices. And with the call, here's James Withright.
Ruby's and Luck, the one to catch, a length and a half in front of the pocket-sitting Mainland Key. Dial or No Dial and Specialty Rocks are a joint third past the 3/8 pole. Now Darrell Beers getting after Specialty Rocks to improve his position, and he's now within 2 1/4 lengths of the lead. Valentino is second over, still with 4 to make up. 1 3/4 to Art of Illusion inside of Transcending. Cobalt Man remains last of all, 8 lengths off the lead. 3/4 in 1, 21 4. 3/16 to go. Ruby's and Luck a length and a half in front. Mainland Keys had a perfect pocket ride. Specialty Rocks just 1 pace, 2 lengths off the lead. Valentino's going to fan wide. Dial or No Dial dives down to the pegs. 150 to go. They swarm in on Ruby's and Luck. Mainland Key giving his cue up the inside. Dial or No Dial late on the scene. Specialty Rocks. Here's the line. Mainland Key.
Number 1, Mainland Key, off at nearly 30-1 with Ron Pierce from the inside. Now, there was a time that we say the rail or the wood, but what do we say now? Just the closer to the pylons?
Yes.
That's it? Okay. Anyway, Ron Pierce at 30-1 from the rail, took the 2-hole, then pounced like a cat late, and won in 149 2, paying $60.80. Ron Pierce at 30-1 from next to the pylons? Weird, don't you think? Specialty Rocks was second. Number 5, Valentino, a 10-1 shot with Andy Miller got third. The no-brainer, all three exact, a $14 investment, returned $184.80. Who said you can't make money in this game, huh?
Not me.
Okay, when we come back, we'll have the Hambletonian Oaks. We'll lay that bad boy all out for you. Don't go anywhere.
Here comes Check Me Out. Check Me Out, wheels to the outside for Tim Tetrick.
Mohegan Sun, off-track wagering. Allentown, Carbondale, East Stroudsburg. Always leave happy.
Hi there, we are back with PA Harness Week and very excited because the Hambletonian Oaks, we're going to break that bad boy down for you. There were 2 elims at the Meadowlands on Saturday night, and in the first, there is a superstar involved, and Heather's got all that for you.
Yeah, first I want to explain where the Hambletonian, the spotlight's on the 3-year-old trotting colts. Now the Oaks, of course, it's the counterpiece to the boys, so it's 3-year-old trotting fillies. So
why do girls raise about half the money of the boys?
It is so wrong. It is so wrong, let me tell you. Okay, there is such a huge superstar, and here too, it's number 3, Check Me Out. Last year's 2-year-old filly champ, and she goes in here 19 wins, like out of 22 starts.
And she has to race for a paltry $750,000? That is so wrong.
Oh, it is. And she's your 1 to 9 favorite, like everybody else, double digits in here.
And Check Me Out is 2 lengths behind that pair, just traveling along comfortably in third. For a Dancer waits for her to go. Sassy Syrinx trying to force the cover flow, tips to the outside. On Common Night up the rail, the half, and 57-1. 29 seconds in that second quarter, and here comes Check Me Out. Check Me Out wheels to the outside for Tim Tetrick from the third spot. Up into second and chasing Superstar Hanover at the midpoint of the far turn. And it's Superstar Hanover on the inside who leads it, but not for long because Check Me Out pokes ahead in front, coming to 3/4. It's Check Me Out to take the lead. Superstar Hanover keeps her parked out there on the turn. Holier Than Thou third. For a Dancer gapped away from cover. Then On Common Night and Sassy Syrinx 125-4 for 3/4. And it's Check Me Out starting to edge away at the top of the stretch. Check Me Out with an 1/8 of a mile to go is clear by 2. Superstar Hanover on the inside tiring a bit. Holier Than Thou looking to come on the outside. On Common Night looks to split them in tight traffic for Brennan, but Check Me Out is wrapped up.
Check Me Out sat third early in the mile while Superstar Hanover did the work on the front, and then Tim Tetrick pulls the right line, trots to the lead. After that, the fat lady sang. It was all over. They went in 153-4. The Ray Schnicker trainee obviously is going to be the favorite in the Oaks today at the Meadowlands. Also qualifying for the Oaks was Uncommon Night. She was second. Superstar Hanover did take third in here.
Okay, but let's not give her the crown just yet, because there was a horse in the next elim named Maven. And this horse is not chopped liver. Who's Maven? Well, Maven is a horse that's already beaten Check Me Out. What's that, chopped liver? Okay. It was the second Hambo Oaks elim, and number 3, Maven with Yannick Gingras. I mentioned he's beaten Check Me Out twice, or she has beaten Check Me Out twice, was 1-2. Number 4, Win Missy was 2-1 with Brian Sears. Number 1, Personal Style with Dave Miller, the 6-1 third choice. And let's see how good Maven really is.
And here comes Maven, who makes her move. Maven is moving to the outside from third with 4 lengths to make up on the loose leader, Win Missy B. It's Win Missy B trotting through 3/4 in 1:24.2. But here comes Maven, who's gaining ground with every stride. She gets the Braven up top, back to the inside briefly, and pops back out for more with 1/8 of a mile to go. Maven is a length and a half from Win Missy B, and coming on, Win Missy B trying to hang in there, but Maven trots right on by for Yannick Gingras.
The favorite Maven sat a cozy third before Gingras pulled on the right line, and up to Win Missy before the 3/4. They dueled for a bit before Maven pulled away, winning by 3 in 1:52.4, a full second faster than Check Me Out. Win Missy was second, Personal Style was third. So Check Me Out is the hot lady. She's got a lot of speed. So does Maven. Will they kill off each other? And will some bomber come back and win it?
Do you want to make a wager?
You're pretty sure, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, she likes Check Me Out. I'm going to go with Maven because some people have called me that occasionally. A Maven. Let's transition to the filly side, the Hambletonian Oaks. And there is a dominating filly in there, and you happen to sit behind her. Her name is Check Me Out. Tell me about her.
Well, you know, she's very dominating, and she's been awesome through her career, and I think she's 20 out of 23 lifetime, and you know, she's just a very special animal, and it's a great honor to get to sit behind her. And you know, for the fans that don't know much about harness racing, this is one of the stars in harness racing, so if you get a chance to tune in, it's something to watch for. And she's really a great filly. You know, she's done everything right, and she's coming into her elimination very strong, had a nice easy elimination win, and we never asked her for an elimination, so hopefully in the final, you know, if we have to, we can do it. And you know, she's just a great filly.
And the other elim was this kind of a special horse too, Maven, who has gotten your number before and beaten Check Me Out. Do you look for a tough race from her?
Oh, absolutely. She's a great mare. She's really coming into this race really strong, and the connections have her pointed in the right direction. They've been pointing all year for this race, the same as we have. So, you know, it's going to be a very, very competitive race, and you know, hopefully my mare can, you know, overcome and, you know, be the best mare in the race.
They're giving away almost $5 million at the Meadowlands today, and you're going to be in the thick of most of it. Are you a happy guy?
Oh, absolutely. Just ask me after the day, and hopefully I'm still happy at the end of the day. You know, there's a lot of money to be had, and, you know, hopefully this is what we all live for, to race for these days, and, you know, get to drive great horses and be a part of it. It's just it's a dream come true for me, and it's same as for all the guys that compete today. It's hard to get here. When you do, you got to really enjoy it, enjoy every minute of it.
Stay with us when we come back. Kelly will be here with her picks, and we have one more big race, $500,000. It is the Delvin Miller Adios, and a world record was set. You won't want to go away.
A Rocknroll Dance. Sweet Lou on the outside second. Bolt the Duer third.
Welcome, good old Sunday. No love when you don't come. Welcome, son, welcome, welcome. Welcome to your place in the sun. Welcome to your place in the sun.
Hi there, everybody, and welcome back. This is PA Harness Week. I'm Steve Ross, along with Heather Moffat, and our gal Kelly Connors is here, and she's going to break down some of the big races taking place today.
Thanks, Heather and Steve. It's the sport's premier event for young trotters. $1.5 million on the line in the 2012 Hambletonian. It's no secret, really like an Uncle Peter in here, he gets the rail, and this world champion made a few moves in his round of eliminations to go on to win by close to 2 lengths. That's when the track was listed in good condition. Tonight, I think it'll be fast. He's got the speed, the class, and the Hall of Fame connections to get the win in here. However, I do think everyone, their mother and their Uncle Peter, if they have one, will be taking him. So I'm going to talk about my second pick as well, the 3 Knows Nothing. He knows how to win for for sure. He's won 7 out of 8 tries so far this year and is in great form, coming off his best performance so far in his career. He got a patient drive in his round of elims with Jody Jamieson. Just seemed to explode up the final stretch when it counted. So shows the late kick. If he's there, he's got it and should be ready in here tonight. 1, 3, 2, and 4. Those are my picks in the Hambo. Now looking at the ladies, the Hambletonian Oaks. I think it'll be a duel to the end between Maven and Check Me Out. I'll give the edge to Maven, though. She gets the 3 and has been good all year long. Seems to really be peaking at this point of her career, coming off the speediest performance yet. 52-4, the time of her elimination, winning by 3 lengths in there. She's won over $500,000 so far in her career and will be looking to add to that amount in here tonight. However, not counting out Check Me Out right now is the #1 horse in all of harness racing. And if she wins the Oaks, she will become the richest trotting filly as well. Has a stellar career so far, and I'm sure ahead of her, and gets the helpful hand of the bionic man, Tim Tetrick, in the bike. 3, 2, 7, and 4. Boxing those, my picks in the Hambo Oaks. I'll be watching, I'll be betting, and hope you will too. Good luck.
Thank you, Kelly. Best of luck with those picks. And as promised, we have a big race coming up. It took place at the Meadows. There was $500,000 on the line, but it's not just the amount of money that was on the line. This is a prestigious heat. And with that one Heather has for you, it's the Delvin Miller Adios.
Yes, it is. Now, it started out with 7 horses in the race. 1 was scratched. And even though it's a short field of 6, it's still, I love every single one of these horses. I want to go through the whole field, but I'll just tell you about the top 3 betting choices. #4, of course, Sweet Lou. We've been hearing about him all year long. He won his elimination for the Adios in 149-1. Then we've got the 6th, Thinking Out Loud. He's the richest standardbred so far this year with close to $850,000 made, thanks to that North American Cup victory. And then #7 is A Rocknroll Dance, fresh off a Meadowlands pace victory. Great race.
A Rocknroll Dance. Sweet Lou on the outside 2nd. Bolt the Duer 3rd. Outside Better's Edge 4th. Breaking the law. Back to the pylons. And here comes John Campbell. Thinking Out Loud. 3 in, 3 out. At the 3/4. 1:19-2. And they're all within 4 lengths. 1/8 of a mile to go. A Rocknroll Dance, the leader. Bolt the Duer 2nd. Sweet Lou fades between horses. Down the stretch, a Rocknroll Dance. Bolt the Duer goes to the lightning lane. Rocknroll Dance, Bolt the Duer. Mark MacDonald wins the Adios.
Wow, that was quite a heat, and you love all the horses, but the horse that came out on top was an 11-1 shot. Bolt the Duer, driven by Mark MacDonald, who's been taking some heat for some drives in the past on this horse, but came back and redeemed himself nicely and paid $25.20. In the process, 1:47-4. It was the fastest time ever on a 5/8 mile racetrack.
And guess who picked the winner on PA Harness Week?
Kelly Connors.
You're right, very good.
And she did it authoritatively too. Yeah, I like Bolt the Duer.
Yeah. Kelly, you gotta like take everything that she says and just absorb it, you know?
Does she rock?
She rocks, big time.
Hope you made money on Kelly's pick, okay? A Rocknroll Dance, who was dead game and got involved with a speed duel with Sweet Lou, was real big and was a dead game 2nd. And Breaking the Law with Dave Miller was 3rd. That's a wrap. Put a pretty little bow on this bad boy. It's in the can. Don't forget to come out here to Harris, Philadelphia tomorrow and get your free T-shirts while supplies last. And for all of us here at PA Harness Week, including my partner Heather Moffat, I'm Steve Ross, reminding you to get high on harness.
It's only natural.
Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily.
Underway. Starting fast outside here.